So we're back on this situation. Lake County Juvenile Court Judge Karen Lawson needs to resign. She needs to be impeached. Something needs to be done. The bottom line is Lake County Juvenile Court, they don't like good fathers, no matter what. Even if the baby mama praises you and tells them how wonderful you are, it doesn't matter. So here's my story. Me and my ex-wife, the judge terminated our marriage in July of 2015, even though she was pregnant. The judge knew she was pregnant. He put a no child support order in effect on that baby in her belly. And also, my ex-wife agreed to waive child support with our son because she knows how good of a father that I really am. You know, in her eyes, she did the right thing. She didn't need the money from me. She didn't need it for her. The money wasn't for her. And she didn't need it from me because she knew I took care of my son no matter what. Even though we were supposed to split certain costs 60-40, I've never asked her for her 40%. I've always paid everything from tuition, haircuts, clothes, shoes, sporting stuff, pictures, school pictures, daycare, you name it, I do it. So, to get back on this, so the judge terminated our divorce in July of 2015, knowing that she was pregnant. The only thing the court wanted was a DNA test done immediately to make sure that the child wasn't mine. So in November of 2015, October of 2015, she had to finally go on maternity leave because things were just getting too bad. So, long story short, she ended up getting cash assistance from the state. From December to May, she got it for 6 months. Well, out of nowhere, the county started calling me and saying that they wanted me to pay this cash assistance back. And I said, absolutely not, especially for her carrying a child that's not even mine. So they went to our divorce judge, and the divorce judge said, absolutely not. Jeff isn't going to pay that money back. And Lake County Job and Family Services didn't like that. So then they gave it to the prosecutor. And then the prosecutor went to Lake County Juvenile Court where the case was accepted. So long story short, it comes time to my trial, and the prosecutor claimed that there was a law that overturns my no child support order because Dina received cash assistance. There's nothing. They still haven't proved or shown a code that overturns it at all. So, come trial time, my ex-wife came with me to my trial. She testified to the judge that I pay for everything for our son. I don't ever ask her for her 40% back. How phenomenal of a dad I am. Just all the things that I do. I don't miss a day that I take my son the entire time. The 50% of the time I'm supposed to have him, I have him. Bottom line is, I pay for everything. She admitted to them as well that I shouldn't be responsible, that the baby daddy, Brian Benko, who's a big loser from Eastlake and Wickliffe, who thinks he's from Cleveland and gangster, should pay the money back. Dina admitted to the court that she's fully capable of working, and the reason why she needed the cash assistance is because she had to go on maternity leave and have a surgery that caused some issues as well. She had an issue that happened during the birth where she had to have a surgery. So she was down for 6 months, and that was the only reason she needed the cash assistance, was because she was pregnant and couldn't work with another man's kid. There was even a DNA test done that Dina paid for that was $350 that Dina paid for. The kid was not mine. So the trial went on. The prosecutor failed to prove that I'm responsible for the child, for the cash assistance. Ohio ODRC 3103 Section D. It was her argument that says it. Look up ODRC 3103 paragraph D. In no way, shape, or form does it even say I'm responsible. Nowhere near. So, long story short, I could go on about this forever. I'm all over the place. I lost the trial. They're holding me accountable for every penny to pay back to the county because my ex-wife was pregnant with another man's child. I could understand if she was pregnant with my child and got the cash assistance. That's one thing. But she was pregnant with another man's child that caused her not to be able to work. You should go after the person whose fault that is, which is Brian Benko. Or when the woman goes back to work, take $25 a week out of her paycheck until it's paid back. So since this trial, Judge Lawson has been denying me every motion that I filed, from objections to wanting a copy of the CD. She's been interfering with my time that I have to file with the 11th District Court of Appeals. What she's doing is she will not give me a copy of the CD of the hearing, which any court will do. I've done it in municipal courts. I've done it in common police courts. All you do is you give them your name, your number, the case number, and $1, and they give it to you. She will not give it to me if my life counted on it. She's come up with every excuse in the book, from pretty much I'm not serving the prosecutor. So today I went and served the prosecutor in person on video. I'm asking anybody that has had an issue with Judge Lawson and the Lake County Juvenile Court system to please join me next Friday, I believe is October 14th, 2016, at 8 a.m. At 8 a.m., I want to be in front of the juvenile court picketing a peaceful protest. I got everything all cleared up. They know what's going to happen. We need to stand up for our rights as dads and quit getting bullied around. It's not right that I have to pay back this cash assistance that she received for carrying another man's child. So 8 a.m. October 14th in front of the Lake County Juvenile Justice Center. I already talked to the sheriffs, told them what was going on, and you know what was funny? They said, you're not allowed to block traffic or the driveway. But it's funny, I could be arrested for that, But it's okay for Black Lives Matter and all these other messed up protesters who are protesting for no reason to block the freeway. I wouldn't want to block the road anyways, but we need to make a point and set an example and get a new judge on that bench, because this is ridiculous. As hard-working, good fathers, that this is happening. And it's completely absurd that they can just go ahead and take a case over that's not even part of their jurisdiction. I was married, it belonged in domestic relations. I could go on and on in circles. I'm gonna go, but please join me to boycott Lake County Juvenile Judge Karen Lawson Friday, October 14th at 8 a.m. I will have blank cardboard and I will have the markers to write whatever you want on your sign. You can call me at 440-488-7445 and let me know that you're going to be there. Again, it's 440-488-7445. Let me know you're going to be there.